Welcome to another edition of Comcast High School Rewind. We are in Kaysville, Utah as the Davis Darts prepare to host the Fremont Silverwolves in a Region 1 battle. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Have a really important game here for both these two teams. First meeting between these two, the Fremont Silverwolves ended up winning 2-1 in overtime, and they actually find themselves right now trailing the Darts by 3 points in the region standings, although the Darts have played an extra region game, so that's why it's so important between these two teams. We will start first with the Silverwolves. This is a team that well, they've been kind of hot and cold this season. We talked about they beat the Darts early on this season and have had their highs and their lows. They've got a couple players really to watch out for today. First of all, first note is it will not be Quayle, the starting keeper. It's actually going to be Braden Nielsen will be their starting keeper today. And then the Prater brothers, watch out for Jordan and Parker Prater. These two are very dynamic, very athletic. They lead the team in scoring with 5 and 3 goals respectively, 5 for Jordan, 3 for Prater. And certainly a very good offensive options for the Silverwolves. We'll switch and talk now about the Darts. Of course, the defending 2012 state champions. They've been in the top 5. They're the number 5 team right now in 5A and looking to end the region on a bit of a higher note. They've had some disappointing losses, including that one to Fremont earlier this season. Looking to rebound. Taylor Bell going to be the starting keeper for the Darts. He's been pretty good most of the season. He's got 4 shutouts so far. And then Mitch Parkinson, one of the best scorers in the entire state, has 9 goals for the Darts. But he's got some help with Davis and my apologies, with Owen up front that can provide some help scoring. And they might need that here today. Should be a good one, though, as Davis looks to avenge an early season loss and hold on and stay in the hunt for a playoff spot here in Region 1. We've told you a little bit about the teams. We'll now go down to the field and get the game underway. Underway here, Davis High School. Darts will start off. That's Parkinson. Talked about him as that one is sent in and wide. This one put into play. Going to be settled by the Darts, trying to come near side with Child, and that rolls out. One of the things about here at Davis High School, you have the football lines and you have the soccer lines. We'll be going by the gold lines on the field here today as Parkinson tries to loft that over the D for Child. It's defended nicely by the Silverwolves. Looking back to Child now. Nice job by Parker Prater coming up. You see him sacrifice the body for the header there. And then, boy, Burrell does a nice job of shielding off the Darts with his body. Storr has it taken away. Parkinson, nice wall pass there. This one sent in on a rush. Oh, boy, that one cleared out by Graves. A nice run made by Cody Heaps, although it was just a little too far for him. Now Vandermeer way. Going to come near side with Allen. And that one crossed the boundary line. Thrown into Prater. That one scooted under his foot. Trying to control it now is Searle. Nice rush by Arrington up to Prater. Now he's going to try to play a through ball. It's broken up by Winquist. Boy, and Burrell just wouldn't give up on the play. Nice hustle there. And then the challenge, that one rolls out of play. Burrell gonna send this back to Searle. Boy, and then a call there, push against the Silverwolves. Winquist will take this kick. Long kick that's being headed around. Parkinson trying to chase that down, will not get there. Parkinson, nice pass, looking to go up to Heaps. Parkinson to Heaps, going to play this back now. That one sent up into the box, but beyond Parkinson, and Nielsen will pick it up easily for Fremont. Challenge there ends up with Prater. Boy, nice job collecting that ball. And a foul on Winquist. Burrell going to take this kick from 38 yards. That one fired wide of the goal. Quickly played in, far touchline. with the darts. That one's going to be beyond Heaps. Fremont to throw in. And this one takes a hard bounce off the foot of Wallace. Coming middle of the field with Van der Merwe, uses his head there. Now going to push it near side. That was Allen who dropped it back, and then Parker sends it up. Challenge that's won by Parker Prater. This one bounces around as Layton was spinning looking for it. And Layton now has it. Parkinson looks to cut back in, but a nice job by this Fremont defense. Parkinson with some fancy footwork. Talked about the leading scorer. Now a run. Centering pass, and that one's headed just over the goal. Good opportunity for the Darts. The first scoring chance of this game. Colby Child did not miss that one by much. Now Davis looking to attack a little more as he plays back to Van der Merwe. Allen again back to Van der Merwe. Talented midfielder for these Darts and a senior. Graves to throw in. Parker denies that. And dropped back to the defense. Heaps challenging. Fremont still with possession now on the foot of Justin Arrington. And Searle with it. Marked by Austin Layton. And then they will drop this all the way back to Nielsen. Now looking up that far touchline, Levi Tams with it. That pass deflected, but right back with Tams now. Trying to give it a bit of a rush. Plays this one up the far touchline and out of play as Burrell couldn't get there. Layton going to send this one high around midfield. Parker Prater heads it up. And a challenge. It goes up to Heaps, who lofts that one beautifully over this defense. Parkinson with it now. He's going to try to center. Giving a run is Childs, and that one, Childs got a foot on it. Would have liked to call. Nothing coming. That one's out, and it will be a corner for the Darts. Childs with two great looks, and it'll be a Johnson corner. This one sent into the box, finds Heaps, and he missed that one, frustrated with himself. Long kick by Nielsen right to the Darts. Boy, nice pass there by Child. Heaps closed down quickly upon. Dropped back to Van der Merwe. Nice job by Prater heading that one out. And then this one looked to be cleared by Storr. Burrell trying to control that, and it will be out off of him. Thrown in is Searle. Looks over for Prater. Back to Searle now. That pass a little off. And then breaking it up that time was Chase Allen. Now here's Jordan Prater. Getting around Parker. Boy, beautiful touch to his brother. This one still in the box. Prater then just lifted that. Looked like it got deflected. It did. It'll be a Fremont corner now. Levi Tams will take this corner for the Silverwolves. It's low. Bell came to play it out. And Searle. They're going to say off of Bell. It'll be another corner. Tam again. This one's served up. Bell punches it out. Ends up right with Storr. And then Heaps there to break it up. Danger averted for the moment. Fremont still looking to attack. Now Parker's just going to clear this up. Boy, that one nearly dangerous as Heaps. Could have had a shot to send it up. Now they will send it up to Parkinson. Giving chase, running back defensively. Casey Taylor for the Silverwolves. Parkinson being trapped. Boy, look at him just get around that. In the box. And then no call there. This one fired on and a goal for the Darts. Stepping up for Davis that time was Braden Johnson, and it's 1-0 Darts. So it was a good opportunity by Parkinson. It got denied. And man on the spot, Braden Johnson, able to knock that one in the 12th minute. Looking to throw into Burrell, denied initially. Now Prater fends off the defender. He throws this one on net, and Bell scoops that up. This one takes a high bounce. Nice job there by Searle. Wow, look at him just get around the darts. Midfield looks to send it up now. Burrell going to try to get it. He does. He's going to fire, and Bell makes another save. Bell rolls it out quickly. Van der Merwe now. Looks to send that up. Nice job defensively by Arrington as this one's out of play. Throw in comes back to Allen, who threw it in. That pass was denied by Arrington, up to Prater. And Parker ends up tipping that one back to Bell. He will roll it out far side now. Layton to Van der Merwe. Boy, a good idea there, but stepping up in support was Bryce Graves for Fremont to spoil the play. Now Wallace tries to settle it, and a whistle against the darts. Here's Tams with it. Was looking to go to Jordan Prater. Prater will chase this down. A familiar name for you Gridiron fans, as Jordan Prater was a well-known name on that Fremont football team. Davis now, that one turned over to Arrington. Boy, tried to dribble through Layton. He looked at the official for a call, nothing coming. Taylor. Now Nielsen sends it to space as Parker Prater chases it down. Searle trying to cut back to the middle. Will pass there to Wallace. A nice job by Fremont finding some space. This one sent into the box and headed out by Parker. As given a run was Burrell. Prater's going to settle it. Tries to get around the defensive Winquist. And then a whistle coming against Winquist. Tams will serve this one up. Searle trying to chase it down to keep the offensive opportunity. Kicks it back into play. Graves will drop it back. Try to go up to Prater. Nice job defensively by Davis, recognizing getting it out. Boy, beautiful hustle play there by Gavin Flitton. Only a freshman, but in all the Davis games we've done, he certainly has an impact in that defensive backfield. And then a collision. It will be a Fremont kick. It'll be Taylor this time to put this into play. This one fired on net. Bell able to make the save and then able to keep it in play. No, the linesman had the flag up and calls for the corner. Levi Tams again. That one served into the box and missed. Looked like it hit the head of Burrell, but we've got a whistle. Bell looks to put that in play up to Parkinson. Johnson, nice little bicycle kick to Van der Merwe. Boy, beautiful touch finding Van der Merwe, middle of the field. Plays it up. Offensive opportunity developing here. In the box, centering pass. That one fired on. What a save by Braden Nielsen. As Johnson was looking for his second goal of the game, Nielsen up to the call. Boy, and a gamble taken there by Jordan Prater. Nice job by Flinton, though. Now Austin Layton looks to take a run on that touchline. Looks to center it. Denied by Taylor. Still in play for the Darts as Parkinson looks to settle it. Nice job cutting back in, then through the defense, but cut off by Storr. You can see just how dangerous Parkinson is. Prater able to play that one up now to Burrell. Tries to make a run back to Jordan Prater, and that one kicked out of play. That centering pass was deflected, and then, boy, given right to Prater in the box. Fancy footwork, looking for some space, going to come near side with Parker. He will chase it down. Parker Prater, that is. Have to try to distinguish between the two Prater brothers. This one's still being bounced around in the box, eventually out, now with Graves, and then cleared by the Darts. Wallace as Fremont looks to continue this offensive attack. Flinton overplayed that one a little bit. Tams with it now. Cut off. Passes to Searle. Looking to come near side with Prater. Davis sniffed that out defensively. Now this one played up for Ryan Hatch. And dropped back to Nielsen. Searle. Now this is Storr playing this up. Winquist there to deny the opportunity. Fremont looking to find some sort of space as that one will roll out. Parkinson tried to head it up. It ended right up with Searle. Boy, nice job by Leighton there. How about the defense just pushing off the Fremont attacker? As Van de Merwe looks to break that up and does so. Searle trying to keep it for Fremont. Boy, impressive play there. Nice ball control. Was looking to center. Now defense by Flinton. And then tried to save it where the Darts couldn't do it. Corner again for Fremont. Served in the box. This one finds Prater. Trying to settle it down from 15 yards and then broken up by the Darts. Winquist now just going to clear it up. Parkinson tried to play it over to Heaps. Could have had a 2-on-1 scenario. Fremont able to break it up, however. Now Wallace, he will drop it back. Tams now. Nice run by Storr. He looks to center this one in the box. Prater, and then he will follow up and punch it in after Bell made the initial save. It was a beautiful service to Jordan Prater. Bell had the initial save, and then Prater was able to knock it back in across the line to knot it up at one. That was beautiful. What a beautiful goal by the Silverwolves as that one was delivered perfectly. It was a great save initially by Bell, but it was able to get past him, and then Prater able to follow his shot, and we are knotted up here at one. Talked about the significance of this game for these two teams looking to stay in the playoff picture. Now a free kick for the Silverwolves. This one, wow, what a leg, as Bell was able to catch that one easily. Johnson over to Child. Tries to turn this back in and just poked away. And now cleared out. And that one's going to ricochet off a dart. Looking to throw up to Jordan Prater and head it out of play off Parker. Prater to throw in. And then Bell comes all the way out to catch that. One of the benefits of having a tall goalie, Taylor Bell, shows it right there. Burrell got caught shielding off the runner. So a kick for the Darts, trying to play it back over to Allen. Taken away by Parker Prater. Looking up for Jordan. Jordan trying to get past Parker. A pair that's familiar with each other from the football field. Centered back, and then, boy, getting a good look was Parker Prater. He just missed it high. Couple Silverwolves hit the turf hard as Davis trying to settle this, and that one was tried to be sent up to Child. It hit him in the back, though, and got stalled. Now Flinton. That's going to be out of play off of Fremont. That pass just off the mark. Nice job by Van der Merwe, able to save possession for the Darts there. Child off the side of his foot. Parker Prater with it now. But cut off. Nice job by Child. How about that, keeping it in? Heaps now tries to send it up. Ended right with Casey Taylor. Looking far side now to Jacobson. And then creating the turnover out of the Darts. An opportunity here developing potentially. Heaps with a wall pass back out to Layton. He's going to look to center. That one ends up with Heaps from 18. Centering pass to Johnson. He fires and a save made by Braden Nilsson again. Braden Johnson has had a great game, has the Davis goal, has had two other phenomenal looks, both difficult saves for Nilsson. He's been up to the call on the pair. Johnson now will use his defense, turned over, and then an obvious push call. Still no whistle coming, and eventually coming. So a couple minutes as the officials tried to figure it out, ended up with a kick for the Silverwolves that they just gave to the Darts. Is obviously a confusing play and confusing call there. Prater now with it. Layton comes over. Now Davis looking to attack. Van der Merwe plays up to Heaps. Has Child on the outside. That one just punched away defensively by Graves. Now Prater looks to send this up to his brother Jordan. This one will roll back and Winquist will collect it. Searle now back to Taylor. Heaps giving chase to that. Taylor sends it up. Now trying to collect it Burrell, but there was Winquist. Layton to Van der Merwe. Prater coming back on him, and Van der Merwe will drop it to Bell, who will settle it. Back to Van der Merwe. Layton now looks to send this one up the field. No Darts there. Is coming back will be Arrington to gather it. He will look to shoot that up to midfield. Turned over to Johnson. Tries to play this over. I believe that's Brown. This service was deflected. Van der Merwe gets a head on it. Nilsson will come out and pick it up. Kicks it into space. Flinton going to come up for the Darts. Can't keep it in play, however. Tams back on for Fremont. Parkinson back on for the Darts. Boy, and this one caught Davis sleeping. Burrell on that far touchline. He looks to center into Prater. He heads that over the goal. Boy, and Davis fortunate there as they looked like they just were not paying attention. Fremont with another great scoring opportunity. Parkinson tries to close down on that. Johnson creates the turnover. Left it for Child, but Searle not giving up. Keeps it for the Silverwolves. Now with Jordan Prater. Marked by Allen. Prater is going to center this to the back. Headed back and over Bell. And a header by Gunnar Burrell. And the Fremont Silverwolves are up 2-1. Boy, another pretty goal by the Silverwolves. And they take the 2-1 lead in the 35th minute. And now a whistle called against Fremont. Johnson will take this free kick. And that one able to eventually get through. And that one kicked well over the net. Nielsen's kick headed back up by Layton. Johnson able to take possession back. Sent up for Parkinson. It was just beyond him. Nice job by Taylors. He headed it back to Nielsen. That's a much better kick from Nielsen. Headed up, was trying to get it to Prater. Winquist sends it back down and then deflected off of Hales. Have just wrapped up the 36th minute. Fremont with a 2-1 advantage. Layton working that far touchline. Now this one going to be centered, looking for Parkinson. Boy, good look there. Fremont there defensively. As it was Arrington and Prater. Johnson tries to turn back to the middle of the field, up to Parkinson. Left it for Johnson, but he had played wide and was given right to Fremont. Now Jordan Prater with, boy, a series of darts around him. Now trying to get past everyone. Parker is going to say, I've had enough of this, and sends it down. This one kicked into space as Flinton gets ahead on it for the darts. Layton tried to shield off Fremont, but ended up giving it back to him. Now here's Burrell again. The call on Vanda Merway. Parker Prater will take this free kick. Plays it over to Searle inside the box. Coming over Winquist, defends him out, and it will be a Fremont, or a goal kick. Linesman changed his call, hence the goal kick now for Bell. Child going to try to chase that down. This one trading possessions. Vanda Merway able to head it up, and then a call against Prater. Davis is becoming increasingly frustrated with the lack of calls, and hence that call right there, as they have been begging the official for some calls with this physical Fremont play. Turned over, Parker Prater. He looks to send this up to Jordan. Boy, Jordan able to cut right around this defense. Now behind another defender. That one was shot shallow of the goal, however. In the final minutes of this opening half, that one Parker Prater able to head up. Austin Layton with it now. And deflected out off of Fremont, off of Layton, off of Fremont. Are you recording still? And deflected off of Fremont. Allen to throw in. Does to Johnson and a handball call. Arrington's kick. Chance Parker will get ahead on it. And then a handball call against Graves of Fremont. Winquist going to take this kick. That one curled outside of the darts, trying to keep it in. Far side, I believe, was Brown. And it will be a Davis corner now. Braden Johnson with the corner. That one curls in. Boy, beautiful opportunity headed out by Jordan Prater. It'll be another dart corner. Now Parkinson will try from the other corner. That one in. And then, oh boy, not missing by much. It may have been Child. If it wasn't Child, it was Vanda Merway, one of the two. Missed it by inches. Whistle blows. We are at the half, and the Fremont Silverwolves hold a 2-1 lead over the Darts. Second half underway. Silverwolves will start with the ball. Talked about they have the 1-goal lead here at the break. Dropped it back, and that one's sent up by Nielsen. Not out. Nice job keeping that in by Johnson. Now near side, that was Graves who kept it in play. Prater, though, could not. Thrown into Johnson. He just touches this right back to Allen. Then he looked to send it up in the box. Nice job by Parkinson as he tries to find a little space. Searle would not let him, though. Now here's Flinton. Here's Heaps. Defended well by Taylor. He looks to send it out, but there's Parkinson. He's going to throw this one in on net. And then, oh boy, what a play by Nielsen as that one took a dangerous hop. And it will be a dark corner now. What looked like a pretty easy play for Nielsen became very difficult, and now it's a Davis corner by Johnson looking to the back of the net, and it hit the back of the net. Nielsen's kick is headed back up by Parkinson. Heaps just slightly overplayed that one, and Storr able to clear it up. Near side now with Flinton. Parkinson tried to play it to Layton. Flinton coming up in support, and now Fremont looking to potentially create a rush. Boy, what a play by Layton. How about that, just stepping in front of the Silverwolf player. Flinton tries to play it up. That one's going to go off of Heaps and out of play. Deflection goes right to Layton. Heaps now. Boy, beautiful centering pass over to Parkinson, and he just missed. What a good look for Parkinson on the pass from Child that sails high and wide. Nielsen now. This one headed up by Burrell. And then a whistle and a foul called on Fremont. Parker quickly puts it in play. Pushing it far side. Child will drop it back. That one played up by Allen. And out off of the darts. Headed up by Van der Merwe. Heaps tries to gather along his chest. Boy, nice little drop pass back to Heaps. He's trying to make a run in the box now. Shielded off nicely. Centering pass. Child able to step in front of it. Keeps it in play. No, he does not. It'll be a goal kick. A couple nice opportunities by the darts to start off this second half. Is currently in the 45th minute. Played up to Heaps. Played that back for Johnson, then deflected that clearing attempt. Van der Merwe over to Layton now. Headed out by Arrington of Fremont. And that'll be out off of Layton. Thrown in, taken away by Johnson. Heaps. Child trying to get there. Graves stepped in front of him and then thrown out off of Graves. Chance Parker to throw in. Does so to Layton. He tried to head it through the box. And then that one out of play. It'll be a corner for the Darts. Mitch Parkinson curls this one in. Headed out by Taylor. Johnson trying to chase this down to keep possession. He will fight off Prater to do so, but it has to drop it all the way back to Winquist in the defensive half. That one headed out by Van der Merwe, trying to chase it down. And he will, has help with Heaps, and then tripped up. And now a free kick for the Darts. Braden Johnson going to take this free kick. It's about 3 yards from where it would be a corner. Nielsen punches that one out. Now that one, boy, put on by Heaps. But again, was left shallow of the net. Nielsen's kick ends up with Van der Merwe. Played up for Heaps. And then that one will be sent out just short of that corner flag. Boy, and it looked like it'd be a throw-in, then changed it to a corner. So Parkinson takes this one. Looking far side of the box, headed out by Fremont. Flinton giving chase. He will look to pass out to Parkinson, whose pass was deflected out. Parker will throw this in. Here's Johnson from 25, and that one's just over the bar. This one kicked out of play. Thrown in, Child. Able to play it back. That one was sent over Heap's head. Into the box. It'll be escorted back to Nielsen by Arrington. Rolls it up to Wallace now. Here's Searle. Nice job passing around Parkinson, who was trying to put pressure on. Now near side with Tams. Tams again looks to send it up that boundary line. Flinton was there to break it up, though Fremont still with possession, now looking to attack. Here's Burrell. He tried to serve that one into the box and broken up by Winquist. Parkinson comes back. There's Layton, and that's off the side of his foot and out. Stevens and Iverson both come on for the Silverwolves as both Prater brothers come off. Heaps to Parkinson, throwing it up for Heaps. Given chase and then kicked out of play off of Arrington. Flinton gonna look to throw in and quickly. Here's Braden Johnson able to get that around the defense. Looks to center. This one curls in the box, headed out. But right with Layton, and that one, he got under it too much. Matt Brown comes on for the Darts as Cody Heaps will come off, get a breather. That was Brown and Prater. They both missed that one. Johnson pushes this outside to Allen, looks to send it up. That was in between Parkinson and Allen, still being headed around. Parkinson, the latest to get a piece of that. Flinton comes up, deflects it to himself, playing up now for Brown. Marked by Taylor. Brown now trying to center, deflected off Porter, and Taylor looks to clear. That one is deflected. Layton now has it. Boy, it was looking like he was going to try to go to Parkinson. Parkinson let it go, and then I believe it may have been Van der Merwe who couldn't get there as Parker sends that one out. Fremont throws it in and back to Graves. And a slide, tackle illegal slide there on Brown. This one put in play. Wow, look at the space for Storr. Fired that one in the box. Tams got a head on it, but went a direction other than he would have liked, and Bell able to make the save. Now this one bounces over. Parkinson tries to play it up to himself, deflects that pass. Now, boy, beautiful job by Arrington shielding Parkinson away from the ball. Parkinson will throw into Layton, touches it back to Flinton. Layton again now. Looks to send that in the box. That one deflected off a couple Silverwolves right to Parkinson. Boy, dangerous moment there for the Silverwolves. Now Prater trying to get around Winquist, and Parker will come over and kick that out. Well, that one ruled off of Prater, much to Fremont's dismay. Parkinson looks to send this up, giving chase his child if he can get there. This one bouncing in the box and then cleared out by Graves. But Van der Merwe now, 42 yards away, look to fire that one over to Johnson. Parkinson gonna settle this one, looks to fire that one. Couldn't tell if it was a pass to Child or a shot, was kind of in between. Nielsen gathers it either way. Heaps back on for the Darts as we have wrapped up the 55th minute. Still 2-1. Fremont out in front. The foul on Van der Merwe is Taylor will look to put this in play. Searle tries to keep it in. Does so now. Back with Searle, brings it in the box, centering pass, and then that one, boy, good idea by Burrell, but didn't get enough on it as Parker was able to clear it out. Robbie Hales just came on for the Silverwolves. That one was thrown beyond Prater. Winquist missed it. Parker there to help him out. That one headed up by Brown. Clearing attempt by Taylor was off the side of his foot. Now Van der Merwe looked to send that up. Boy, nice challenge and takeaway by Layton. Now Heaps trying to chase this down. He will not get there. Layton looks to control the throw-in. Nice challenge there by Flinton, stepping up on Prater. And Layton going to look for Brown. Heap's going to try to collect it now for the Darts and does so. Well, nice pass to Van der Merwe. Over to Brown in the box. The flag's up and an offside on Brown and the Darts. Taylor puts this in play right to Van der Merwe. Prater now trying to head it back up. Challenge that time, Layton and Tams. Davis coming away with possession. Coming near side with Flinton. Now Heaps. He looks to settle it in the box. Tries to cut back to the middle of the field, and that one poked away, then out off of Flinton. Looks to throw it in. Layton and Prater, that's going to be out off him. Thrown into Layton. Tripped up. Johnson has the free kick from 40 yards out. Flinton left unguarded. He's going to look to center, deflected out off of Burrell. Johnson takes this corner for the Darts. That one headed out right to Heaps. He's going to look to fire. That one, boy, right along the line. No call from the sideline official. Davis thought that was in. It had a couple chances to cross. The linesman says it didn't. Thrown in quickly as Davis with some momentum now. That one just beyond Johnson. Boy, what an opportunity. What a shot put on by Heaps as Parker will clear that out. Thrown into Burrell. Now back to Tams. That pass was deflected. Prater trying to settle it. Now this one's sent in the box and over everyone's head, and it will roll out. Parker throws this one in, takes a high bounce. Layton sends this one high up the field. Parkinson giving chase to it. Will he get there? Nielsen coming out. And Nielsen able to win that battle and jump on it. And that one will eventually roll out. Now here's Layton with it. Going to come near side with Gavin Flinton. That one deflected off of Hales. Flinton back for it, and then foul called on the Silverwolves. Layton put that down quickly. Parkinson up ahead to Heaps. Davis has had a couple really nice opportunities here in the last couple minutes. That pass was deflected. The official says to play on. That one was trying to go outside and turned over to Prater. Have to be really careful because he is speedy. Has Prater up ahead, does Burrell. He will slow it up. Passes over now to Storr. Middle of the field, Searle. Able to punch that through the Davis defense. But off target as Bell will collect it. Some miscommunication there by the backs of the Darts. Able to chase it down was Flinton. Winquist now looking up the field. Parkinson drops it back to Flinton. Now he's going to send this one up beyond Heaps and headed back by Taylor. And a late whistle coming here against Fremont. Parker. That battle won by Tams. Here's Austin Layton with it. Has support behind him. He's going to push that one a little beyond Van der Merwe over to Allen. And then Prater able to challenge and take it away. Now Jordan Prater brings it to the middle of the field. Nearly in the box. Winquist was the last man. And then that one taken away by Layton. Headed up by Johnson. Boy, now Davis looking to quickly counter this one in the middle with Brown. Over to Parkinson. He's going to try to shoot in that one. He knew he missed it, did not get as much as he would have liked. Child comes on for the darts as Nielsen sends this kick down. Van der Merwe gets a head on it. Johnson tries to settle it, then has to try to lift it over Prater. Nice job by Cody Heaps, staying with that one. Now Parkinson with another opportunity here, trying to create some room. He fires that one, punched over the goal by Nielsen and with the save. Parkinson will take this corner for the darts, left it low, and deflected out. Thrown in by Parker. And then, boy, Johnson nearly able to put a shot on net, but it got deflected. Nielsen can thank his defense for that one. Then a foul and a push called here against Prater. This one put in play quickly. Winquist now from the corner of the box, challenged and taken away. Graves stepped up. Winquist able to retreat and get possession back. Johnson that time has it knocked out off of Storr. Parker to throw this one in now. What a throw into the box. That one got through. Out. And a goal kick for Fremont. This one corralled by Van der Merwe. Tried to center, got a lot of air under it. Flinton tried to settle it. Couldn't do it. Taken over by Tams. Now he plays this one up, and boy, looked like nearly a handball there on Jordan Prater. No call. As he looks to control this in the corner. And out. This one thrown in on the corner, went underneath Prater. Now bringing it out up to Parkinson. Boy, he's got some teammates running up the fields. That one's kicked out off Arrington. Thrown in quickly to Layton. Challenged by Tams. Couple darts there as Layton tries to turn it up. Thrown into Johnson, back to Parkinson now. That centering pass broken up by Graves. There's Chance Parker from midfield. Child able to get possession back for the darts as Cody Heap's pass was broken up by Parker Prater and sent down. Flinton now as we are in the 70th minute and still 2-1 our score. Fremont out in front of the defending state champions. Now here's Layton. Looks to send this up. Cutting it off was Hales as Parkinson was trying to make a run. Wall pass attempted there by Child, broken up, but then he's able to get another chance. Boy, and Davis couldn't really clear it. That time Parker leaves no doubt. Van der Merwe over to Layton. Closed down quickly by Tams. Now going to play it out to Flinton if he can get there. Nice challenge coming up by Hales. Ends up with Parkinson, and now a dart throw in. Thrown into Johnson. He's going to look to center this one in the box, and that one is out. Searle back on for the Silverwolves. As Van der Merwe heads that one back up. Child tries to settle it, does so. Heaps couldn't settle it off of his head. Now here's Prater with it. Going along that far touchline, giving chase, but can't get there. Storr. Johnson heads that one up. Now Child. Boy, nice job out hustling Fremont players, and then a foul call on Fremont. Johnson will take this kick in the 73rd minute from 36 yards out. Served up beautifully. That one hit the bar and then is saved again as it looked like it was Child who was able to put the deflection on net. Nielsen was there again. Boy, and two great looks that may have crossed the goal line. No help coming from the linesman. This one cornered in and headed out off of Prater. Parker to throw in. Layton was surrounded by Silverwolves. Now Heaps, he is able to get that through traffic. But the roller was picked up by Nielsen. A dangerous play there as it does end up in a turnover. And that one kicked out off of Davis. Now in the 75th, that one turned over. Child with it now, centering pass to Johnson. He's going to look to send it up to Parkinson. Boy, tried to center that time. Had Johnson in the middle of the field, but it was a little beyond him. Ends up now with Chance Parker. And then that pass from Johnson to Layton was a little off. Layton, nice challenge. Able to eventually save the possession. Flinton now with it, able to slide that one up to Parkinson. Beautiful kick behind. Layton was trying to go back to Parkinson, but Parker Prater there. And eventually cleared as Winquist comes up in support to play it back in. Up for Jordan Prater. Winquist, nice job not giving up there. Now here's Flinton. And that one headed back out. Now Parker, going to come near side to Flinton. Layton, oh boy. Had Heaps, who was making a run to the corner. Just missed, and then that one misplayed by Allen. Given a run at it's Jordan Prater, and Allen recovers to kick it out. Jordan Prater to throw in. In the box, headed, and then just over the post by his brother Parker. Bell will play this to Flinton. Time and space, closed down. That pass ended up being deflected by Burrell. Layton now looks to play it up to Parker. Well, nice job keeping that one in play. Coming back in support was Hales, and he will kick it out. Chance Parker will throw it in. In the box, getting a head on it, and there's Nielsen for the save. Nice opportunity there by Van der Merwe. Nielsen has been very, very good as the keeper today for Fremont. Has made a couple really big saves, and another one right there as Winquist will track this down and play it out. Thrown in by Fremont. So we're in the 78th minute. That one headed up by Searle. Gathered by Bell. He encourages teammates to get down the field quickly as time's becoming an issue. Headed back up by Parker Prater. That one slid under Searle. Sent up. Parker able to head it up. Parkinson now with it. Looking to get around the defense. In the box, and a whistle and a call against Fremont just outside the box. So this one ruled just outside the box. Johnson will take it from 18. That one got through the wall, deflected out, and now a corner for the Darts. Johnson now from the corner. Boy, beautiful corner. That one got through initially and then kicked out. I believe Jacobson kicked it out. He did, coming over. Now is Allen. Up to Layton. Now Flinton with it. Davis has to hurry here. That one headed out of play off Arrington. In the final minutes of regulation, Parker, boy, what a throw-in. And coming up, I think credit has to be given to Taylor. So he was able to head that one out of play. Parker going to run over to take it. Still 2-1, Fremont. This throw-in, again in the box. That one headed out. I think it was Burrell. Flinton trying to get over there for the Darts, does so. Now he has it. Challenged. And then another challenge by Parker. And a throw-in for the Silverwolves. Jordan Prater comes back on for Fremont. He will throw this in. That one, boy, nice job by Burrell, who came up and won that challenge, heading it up as Bell looks to clear it. Boy, that one went off of Jordan Prater the wrong way. Now Parker, he tried to fire this one in the box, deflected out. Parker to throw in. Boy, beautiful throw in. That one headed high and then in. But the flag is up. And that one hit the goalpost. Hence, we will have a corner. Parkinson's corner. This one, beautiful. And Parker got a head on it and missed the net. The whistle blows. This one's over. The Fremont Silverwolves come on the road and have defeated the Davis Darts 2-1. And again, our final score here from Davis High School, the Fremont Silverwolves 2, the Davis Darts 1. And boy, what a game this was. In that first half, really back and forth battle. It was the Darts who would strike first, and Braden Johnson with a beautiful follow-up goal from just inside the box made it 1-0 Davis. But the Fremont Silverwolves really were on the attack often. The Prater brothers had a great ball game, and they would actually net the first goal for the Fremont Silverwolves, as it was a Jordan Prater goal. It was a beautiful service that Prater was able to put on net. Bell made the initial save, but he just deflected it. Prater followed it up for the first goal for the Silverwolves to knot it up at 1. That was our score at the break. In the second half, the Darts really came out determined, had a number of great looks, but it was another beautiful service, this time by Prater, getting it in the box and putting a head on it and knocking it in was Gunnar Burrell for the Silverwolves, and that would be the game winner in the 2-1 victory over the Darts. With that, the Silverwolves now have tied the Darts in points, though they have played one less region game, so that very, very key, as now a tie in fourth place in terms of points in this Region 1. And for the Darts, they now are 3-4 in the region. Their remaining 3 games against the top 3 teams in the region, so they certainly have their work cut out for them if they want to make a return to the state playoffs to defend that 2012 state championship. But a great ball game here today by both teams, and should mention a number of opportunities the Darts had that nearly crossed the goal line. They were literally inches away from tying or winning this ball game. A tough loss for the Darts here at home. But that will do it for us here today on Comcast High School Rewind. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. We'll see you next time.